Big up to everybody locked on. Shouts out to everybody around the world, around the region, and here at home in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Welcome to another episode of Vincy Everything, where I'm here with one of the most talented, most gifted, most versatile artists of all times, from Vincentian culture, heritage, and origins. His name is known worldwide. He went viral with a reggae track that caused a major buzz just a little while ago, and it is still doing its thing on the international scene. He is known to fans, friends, and family as none other than Justice Immortal. Hail up, what's going on, brother?
Me dear, I can give thanks enough for the invitation and everything. You don't know we do it because they are all a vibe same way.
Respecting. Now, it's been a while I haven't seen you on the Vincentian scene. I think it would have been a couple years back. Would have been the last time we link up on a face-to-face basis, brother. And it was a blessing seeing you, and I know you have been achieving some great things in music since then, and you have been in the industry for a good while, and most definitely doing your thing in Barbados and otherwise. But I want to know, brother, who is Justice, and where did Justice Immortal get his start? Where did Justice grow up, first of all? And what is Justice Immortal's real name for the people who would not know?
Well, start off with my real name. My name is Jumo Bino.
Jumo Bino.
No people know my real name. All the people who go to school know my real name. Me brothers and my sisters and my family.
Most definitely.
Jumo Bino is my name.
Yeah.
And you don't know, I grew up in this, I come from Paslat, the slum. You know what I mean? And you don't know, say, that's it, you know, I grew up in Paslat. You know what I mean? And you don't know, say, my father is a musician.
Most definitely.
My mother, you know, so I grew up amongst music and things, you see?
Yeah. So, brother, speaking about your father and so forth, what school did you attend? What was your educational background in terms of primary, so forth? I don't know if you remember your preschool, though.
But tell you the truth, I not going to preschool.
Right.
Me think back in the time that preschool was popular.
Straight.
You was.
Yeah.
But I went to Methodist school when Methodist school was down by the church down there.
Yeah. Right down by the Methodist hall side down there.
Yeah. I went to school there. Then after Methodist school now, we went from Methodist school to C.W. Prescott Primary School.
Most definitely.
So after C.W. Prescott Primary School now, I went to Emmanuel High School.
All right, so brother, in those journey throughout school and thing, you already started to cultivate a love for music, or did music start to come into play at a later date? How did you get your start in music?
Well, for telling the truth, you know, music always from since me born, you know. And my daddy is a musician, you know, so every minute daddy does be playing music. And I exposed to a lot of, first my daddy was cultural, so I don't know Marley and Peter Tosh and Bonnie Wheeler and all of them music there was exposed to them, and all the goldies like Percy Sledge and Marvin Gaye and all them people do.
The real generals, soul.
So and you know what I mean, and from youngs, even when I go in school and thing, we beat in the desk. You don't know you go through that too. Every musician go through that. We beat the desk in school and we sing and thing. You know what I mean? And from people start to hear me and thing, and I always wanna be out there, become I'm pushing
international artist.
An international artist, to pushing positive music, because I always watching Bob Marley and them, and I always see myself a spiritual person for use music and go out there and really spread the love and open the people eyes through music and thing. You was
great. But
growing up,
but
growing up now amongst in the slum and thing, and a lot of people bumpy kill and them things, So I gravitate to them, and I start to sing bumpy kill and all them things there. You was.
And at that time, you weren't Justice Immortal. You weren't known as Justice Immortal that time.
I was known as Luxury.
Luxury. And where that name came from, brother?
But for telling the truth, as I will give myself that name there.
Straight.
Because they want to
Yeah.
People start to say, boy, you could sing, boy, you must really push this music thing and your talent and thing. So I say, boy, I really have to make myself an artist and thing. But my nickname back at that time, they used to call me home is Porkins.
Porkins, yeah, man. I know that name, brother. I
say, nah, boy.
That is the original name.
I say, you see that name there? That can't be a stage name. Just imagine people saying, next on stage is Porkins. I say, nah. So I say, nah. I gonna leave that name there. But them time, I been getting lugs, shoes.
Big brand. Big brand.
So I say, boy, I put name myself a name like where people go really catch on to it, where people don't know and they don't in the psyche. So I say, but log song too plain still, it's song more like the brand. So I say, I go name myself Luxury and eventually people go still call me Lugs.
True that.
True that. Come like I create my reality then.
Yeah, man.
So that's what I do.
As creatives, we often do that, because they say art reflects life and life reflects art. So we do that. Yeah.
So what I do is just create that reality there. And when I name myself Luxury, eventually people start to call me Lugs.
Straight king.
So that's why I got that name, the Luxury.
Now, brother, you said your father was involved in music. Well, tell us a little bit about your father and some of his musical exploits and stuff.
Well, my daddy name is Wayne Keane and he used to sing Calypso. He went to Calypso semi-finals and thing. He used to sing like for Queen shows, like every time they have a Queen show, he used to always sing on the Queen show, the SVG pageant. I used to just sing in hotels and all over the place and thing, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So that's just it.
All right. So now, brother, who was one of the major inspirations? Who are some of your favorites well, I know for sure, right, that you started off in dancehall, you had some major hits in dancehall, and Bounty Killer would have been one of your main influences.
Yeah.
But some people may not know before you switched to reggae and started doing predominantly reggae vibes and reggae tunes. You used to do soca too, brother. My question is, right? Based upon the starting off in dancehall, how did you get that start? Who are some of the people who were instrumental in your start in dancehall in the beginning of your career? And
in the industry, well, for telling the truth, I always used to sing dancehall and thing, but Lico Terra now is when I get linked up with Lico Terra.
Yeah.
You know, I used to always see Lico Terra and Skinny Fabulous clashing and Terra killing Skinny and thing.
Regular.
So I used to say, yo boy, that you there hard, yo boys.
Yeah.
I used to always be watching Lico Terra and thing, and I mean, and really like any vibes and thing. But them time I used to sing still, but I never used to out there.
Yeah.
But at time now, the people them bring Terra for clash with me.
Okay.
So when they bring Terra for clash with me now, in the slum now, instead of Terra clash with me, we join and become a team.
What was the name of the squad, brother? You can remember the name of the squad?
We telling the truth, we didn't have no name.
You didn't have no name.
We just rolling. We just rolling together. We didn't have no name because at that time they been a cat pong.
Yeah, that is Skinny, Riff Raff, Cassie, Devious, Six, that grouping.
So it's like all of them was like warring against Terra alone.
Okay.
Boys, like the whole squad and Terra, you don't know Terra, that means Terra kill everything still, boys.
Terra.
But me and Terra now we just join up and thing as a group for us thing because I whole heap of them against him still, so he just say man, we just join and we don't know I come from the ghetto and thing still too.
Yeah, most
so
definitely.
one day now Terra was supposed to perform up in Christmas school caroling. I think that was the first school caroling up in Geet Shed.
Yeah.
So Terra C go call me up. Yo, Vaz, I tell you that time, you know. And it is the first time I ever going on stage to sing in front of a whole heap of people. Yo, I tell you, I poop 100 times. As I tell you that, I feel so hot. My tongue getting dry. But when I go up and I hold the mic and I start to sing, the people of them just love the vibes. You know, Vaz?
Yeah, brother.
Yo, Vaz, the people of them just love the vibes. And from there, that was it for me. Yo, Vaz, I make a name for myself, and from there I just start to just lick down shows after shows. Yo, Vaz.
Straight challenge. Now, brother, what was the first place you recorded back in that time? What was the first studio experience you had? You could remember?
Tell you the truth, you know. Zoe is the first person who ever really give me a studio experience, you know.
High science.
Yeah, that before Zoe baby get plenty equipment at that time there.
Yeah, now starting out too.
Now starting out too. And I was just the artist, they like, you know, we just recording things.
Yeah.
I mean that, you know what I mean? From this, so no, just Zoe used to be the recording by.
All right. And then after that, when you went into the soca arena, brother, how did that take place?
But tell you, the soca arena, the first soca I recorded, I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
And I recorded a soca the way we call it Brian
Alexander.
Brian Alexander from Touch. And yeah, I don't know we come from same, so I like soca music too. I go tell you, like,
yeah, man.
I love soca. I just love soca too. I love soca music. I love reggae. I love dancehall. You know what I mean? That's part of me. So I decided to say, man, let me try a soca thing because it's carnival.
Straight.
Over. So I come and I bring that song to get on board, but it never really get a big forward. Like what would I like forget because I recorded it kind of late. And the next year it happens the same thing too. Like, you know, recording late and then put it out there. So it really never get a good momentum like what I would have loved to get.
Straight. I gotta tell you the truth though, them tunes is tunes I remember though. And I remember the early days of you and Terra performing at Gee Shed. I remember something particular about that night, that you actually showed your versatility that night on stage, although it was your first time, because you went up dubbing, but you didn't end the night dubbing. You ended the night taking with couple man, woman with your vocals. I remember
because that time, you know, I was just 16 years old, you know.
Straight, brother. I
now come out of school, like out of secondary school. For telling the truth, I get kicked out of school still. Yo, man. Because I don't know. Them time them man unruly and thing too still. Yo, man.
Yeah.
My unruly man, they take it to talk for no teacher and headmistress and tell them what we have to tell them what. And just roll out the overs. But I don't know. That night, you know, that's what I always want to show my voice because, as I tell you, my dad is a singer. So I used to always be singing before I do in dancehall.
True that.
Singing was my first thing. I used to always be singing because my dad is a singer. But just true, you know, I start to expose to other music like Bounty Killer that when the dubbing coming, but singing it was always me.
Yeah.
So I come and show my versatility. I always want to show my versatility in the music. Your voice because I don't like sing one set of music. I love different type of music. So I come up and I give them the yo, that's I took it. I took it today. Yo, man. And the whole come tell me God. And I do so. And they may expecting this. When I get the mic and I just come and say, I was in love with this girl, to me who mean the world. Yo, I haven't done the truth. But 2-3 lyrics inside there, but telling the truth, I was so surprised. I hear the whole crowd start, man.
Yeah,
I say,
brother.
Oh, so glad. So I do so. I mean, like a real artist. I mean, shh. Because confidence build up one time, so yeah, the people them just quiet and I just give them it, and from there, so boy, watch. Like my name just get popular from the boy. Just
and all the nervousness get killed off one time.
Every right now after that show there, all I just want to see is plenty people.
And you're good.
And when I see like a couple people, I vex. I want to see the crowd place full, so everybody go hear me.
Straight.
Yo, man.
So who your favorite artist was Bounty Killer in dancehall. Who was your favorite soca artist back then? Or who your favorite artist them right now in terms of music right now? Dancehall, soca, reggae.
Well, for telling the truth, I don't really think like I used to think long time. Still, I really get too much of favorite. I just listen to music.
Straight. But back then, who were the picks?
Well, back then I don't know. Sizzla is always my artist.
Straight.
And Bounty Killer. And you know, in dancehall, Bounty Killer is always my artist. But Cartel, you know what I mean? Right now, I really get too much. You know, I don't just listen to music. You know what I mean? I really get too much favorite nowadays.
Straight.
But you know what I mean? I know your verse.
So in the soca back then.
For telling the truth, I really get plenty thing in soca, but I used to like listen Bunji Garlin,
the fireman.
Are you really make me say, boy, let me try soca, because even come out with a soca to it. Send a rhythm, man. Send a rhythm crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yo, boys, when I hear that, I say, boy, that song like that's a different type of soca.
Yeah.
It's you don't know Bunji Garlin. Bunji Garlin, them time they used to imitate Bounty Killer too.
He had a similar song. Yeah.
No, he even in his soca, he say in his soca, yeah. Back in the days.
Bounty. Yeah.
He used to, you could hear it in his voice still.
Yeah. Bounty.
When he's singing it, just like Skinny Fabulous.
Bounty.
But you ain't gonna really recognize it because it's in soca.
Yeah.
Send the rhythm, man. Send the rhythm crazy.
So brother.
What is the Bounty?
Across the genres, right, over the years. Through your soca career, your dancehall career, your reggae career, have you ever had a favorite song to perform? What is your favorite? Well, based on the reality that you are a very versatile artist, what was your favorite song to perform in dancehall? What was your favorite soca song to perform? And what is your favorite reggae track to perform?
Well, my favorite dancehall song that night, boy, was a song called Boss a Shot. Because when they see a boss that tune, boy, it's like a whole different energy over.
Totally different atmosphere.
Them time they could have burned certain fire.
Yeah.
Publicly, but them time you can't do that because the people are them censoring every bumbo Rastafari thing. See
yeah. Well, we know that.
Like,
but that's a big tune. That is a big tune. Big tune.
Boss, how me say? He was a shot. He are tougher than me. He was a shot. Yo, boss.
Yeah, man.
All of me. Shatter them on Ali. Kanja man from up tongue down tongue and pals about you man from the Prince of Park and to fall the two was a shot when I'm going up Chiman crew. Them boy the yo.
Yo, Marvin. Vibes. Now, brother. So that is the dancehall. What about the soca?
The soca. For telling the truth, the soca I didn't really like. But it never really got a real momentum or like it. The first soca song I come with is Get On Bad, Carnival 2001. It just began to see man with them woman they getting on bad behind a man. Everything I wear, everything nice, coda move, left coda move, right to the girl and bumper that's a real like nice bumper shape and a size. This carnival seminar what face and the girl and me leave with the kids on the party so at the party no stop and I get on bad. Inside the place get on bad behind a man. It's a girl for the 2001 get on bad. But The tune I really like is a tune named We No Want No Fight and We No Want No War. But I really never get the vibe. So I want to bring it over to another tune go like we no want no fighting, neither we no want no war. We no want no see nothing about behavior. Because unity, man a lot promote over ya. In this your party. People, this party for you and me. This party for everybody. So people just follow me. And then we full joy defensive with humble meditation. Also with a humble thought. And that is the only way how we can prevent the wrath. So people will come out to party. So people will come out to play. Just take up a ragabadosi and put it up in the air. Because now it's carnival. So full joy the bacchanal and taking the vice a humble self I say. Because we no want no fighting, neither we no want no war. We no want nothing about the over.
Straight, brother.
Yeah.
And well, I know personally, you understand, brother, over the years, reggae wise, you have had some of the toughest tunes to the females, but you have also had some of the toughest realistic tunes. But then again, you have had one of the toughest hub tunes. So which reggae track is your favorite to perform?
Right now, back in the days.
Like right now, what is your favorite? Because I know you're predominantly doing reggae right now. So which track gives you that kind of energy and vibe on stage now?
It's a tune I like performing because it's a real serious tune. Every time I sing it, I just get kind of emotional because I'm a very empathetic kind of person.
Truth.
You was and as a man like I just like feel people. Although I might be going through pain, I feel pain for people more than my blood clot cells still.
Yeah, you feel pain.
Yeah, like for more than myself. So every time I sing this song, you know, I just get real emotions. It's a kind of song like it is like for many generations and centuries. Dirty stinking Babylon, them a kill off the people, them plenty, yeah. To them it is a joy to murder and take millions of people life, cause they are some cold-hearted murderers, some cold-hearted killers, yeah, some wicked blood spillers,
right,
you know. What them a poison the water we a drink, and them a poison the food we a eat, and them a create all kind of disease like HIV and diabetes, and a spread it in the north, south, the west, and the east. Just to kill we a for leaper. And you know see say Babylon them a beast, and them be ready to turn on the heat, cause they are some cold-hearted murderers.
June.
Cold-hearted murderer, every man. And I record a song. I get a song like at least 6-7 years ago, and it's still relevant up to date.
Straight, brother. Straight.
Was.
Well, people, if you're just joining us, this is VETV, where we talk about everything Vincy, and today we are here with one of the most talented, most gifted vocalists, songwriters, performers from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. From back in the 90s, come forward till all now and into the future. He's been a part of the dancehall scene, the soca scene, and the reggae scene. And I do believe he's going to be involved in much more going forward, as he's a very talented and very ambitious brother. Now, Justice Immortal.
Yes, my brother.
Brother, how did the name Justice Immortal come about? Because that came after luxury.
Because for telling it, as I tell you, from all the states, I always love consciousness.
Yeah.
But still, when I grown up in the ghetto now, deep within me is conscious music I always want to do. You was for go there and spread the message. But growing up as a teenager, I don't know the wrong people, so you just get caught up with that vibe still and the bunk, the kill and the gun, songs and things. But at all the age I start do them, I start to chant. It's our time now. I've been telling myself, boy, I must stop sing this gun song and thing and I go up on stage. At time they lecture me, hire me to sing. And I tell myself, boy, sing some consciousness, don't sing no, and I go to sing a gun song. And when I sing the gun song, and people start to fight one time. So I say, boy, there's a sign of me, brother, and I talk with the people and they stop fighting and all of them kind of thing there. So I was thinking about being consciousness and about, you know, what really make me really change is when my brother died.
Tiba.
Yeah, when Tiba died, you know, it's like
Rest in peace.
I go through a real change, you know what I mean? And like people been even think I stopped singing, people been think I going mad or kind of blood clot thing. But I
change the lifestyle.
You can't change my lifestyle and they want to know what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like I just change my lifestyle and stop do something and stop. And I mean, so to them they are going mad, but they may know I'm mourning while changing my life. And I say, I sing consciousness and sing about Rastafari and sing about all them things there. I for know about them things and live it.
Most definitely.
You over so I start to read a whole heap of books, watch a whole heap of documentaries. Sometimes they used to see me with a bag of books and things. I used to like smoke a weed and like read books from 9 o'clock till 3 o'clock and
straight.
Just reading books about His Majesty and all of them kind of different books. Books from the Dead Sea Scroll, the last books of Eden, all kind of books I used to be reading, Rasta. Till after now, I decide to say, if I really want to make this transition now, I can't get a name, the luxury.
Yeah.
I forget a different name for the persona, the energy. Yeah. So I always tell myself, man, I go just let the spirit bring that name to me.
Yeah.
That's how I just walk. I just walk with the spirit. I always, as a spiritual youth, I just walk with the spirit from my band, from a conscious of myself.
From inception.
Yeah, from inception, I just always walk with it. I don't do nothing without. I always a spiritual person. So I say, I just let the spirit, the ancestors bring the energy for me. So one day now, yeah, for two, was going down back for sing. So he invite me for sing because I don't know, I used to link together and all them kind of thing there.
No, before you go on, you mentioned two important individuals just now, eh? You mentioned Regis Flexion, who was one of the biggest promoters at that time, who used to do a lot of shows and introduce a lot of young artists to the musical scene in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He even had video promotion platforms and used to do music videos and things for young artists and help them out. And you mentioned now Yafatu, who is one of the other blessed,
reggae
talented reggae crooners, a pioneer who sang the big tune Concrete Jungle a couple of years back that took the place by storm. Yeah. So that's who you were linking with at the time during the transition.
Yeah. Yafatu. Yeah. Yafatu. So Yafatu invite me to sing down Beckway. He, Shannon McKenzie, Bowman, all of them was singing down and he invite me to come and sing. So when I don't sing down, you know, coming back on the boat now.
Yeah.
I see a name mark up Justice. At that time now, I was contemplating on the name, you know. I was telling myself, boy, what am I going to name myself, boy? And then when I look on the boat, it's like, you know what I mean? You just feel like energy, like the spirit telling you, yo, a daddy name, you know. So I do so. So from
it was like divine intervention in a sense.
Yeah. That is same how I name my daughter too, you know. That is same how I name my daughter.
Straight.
When my daughter when I been naming my daughter, I been get so much name for Gishi, I don't know if I name she. So I say, I go let the spirit tell me the name. So one day I was walking in Barbados and I been contemplating and saying, boy, I want to know which name I go really give she. I want to know what the spirit go give me for name she. I want to for name she Genesis because the name I been for she is Genesis or Serenity.
Yeah.
So I said, boy, I want to know it go be, boy. So while I walking, going up and contemplating if it's Genesis or Serenity, a van pull up in front of me.
With the name.
And guess what the van walking mark up now, Genesis. So I say, glad boy, Genesis and she name. So now I get for name. So I just always go through a whole heap of divine intervention for telling the truth. So look, she did.
Bless and press, you don't know. Hail up.
So that for sure, like, them things for real, eh? So that's how I get for name myself, and from this so I just name Justice. And the Immortal now part other, like when I was in BIM, I used to be singing and like The people they love the vibes in BIM, so they say, yo, boy, you immortal.
Style
Because
Jordan.
at time they been sing a song named I Am the Universe.
Yeah.
I am the universe. I am the sun. I am the moon. I am the earth. I am the universe. Yo, Vaz, say
Yeah.
dirty Babylon, you can't come kill I. No way. Oh no, you can't. You can't destroy my soul with your bombs and your guns and your missiles. Yeah, that you often use to cause trouble in the world, because I'm an eternal being, yeah, and I cannot die. Yeah, I'm a supreme divine being. Yes, I am the breath of life. I am the universe.
Tune.
So like from that song, you immortal, boy, you immortal. So I just honor the justice immortal, the musical God from there, is it?
Well, big up to everybody. Once again, just joining us, logging in, getting to catch up with the vibes right here that's happening. I'm speaking. My name is Gary Icon John, representing for Vincy Everything. Everything Vincy arts, craft, cuisine, everything that is 100% authentically 784. We explore and advertise and promote to the world. Now I'm here with Justice Immortal, the musical God. You know, one of the most talented, as I've said on many occasions during this interview. And brother, you have been working in 3 separate genres over the years. Now, I know you would have done collaborations of a couple, but is there anybody you would really like to collaborate with? If you could collaborate with any dancehall artist, any reggae artist, soca artist, whatever, who would you like to collaborate with at this moment in time, if you had the opportunity?
Well, you don't know that dancehall artists, we telling the truth, I go like for collaborate with Cartel for sure.
Yeah. Because of that.
Yo, man.
Yeah.
Cartel, Massacre, yo, Baz.
Yeah.
Dexter Dabstar, them, you know what I mean?
Is there anybody home on the local scene that you would have liked to collaborate with, who you didn't get a chance to collaborate with yet? Or anybody who you collaborated with before that you would have liked to do a collaboration with?
I would like to do a collaboration with EDI.
That could happen, brother. That could happen.
Yo, man.
Yeah.
Not because I talking to you, that's a real talk.
Straight, brother.
Yo, Baz. It's like, I wouldn't mind do a collaboration with Skinny Fabulous too.
Straight, yeah.
Yo, Baz. And like, you know what I mean? Like, me and Yafu to never do a collaboration yet.
Straight.
Because like me and Yafu to Dynamite.
Yeah.
Yo, Baz. Even like, I collaborate with Black Lion Span Rhythm, but I wouldn't mind me and them do a collaboration. Man, I go like to collaborate with every Bombo Clan body and Bombo Clan Vincy.
Straight. Yeah. Real talk. All right.
Yo, man.
Now,
I represent Vincy 100%. So, yo, Baz.
Yeah. Now, speaking about Vincy and the artists, and you mentioned a couple Vincentian artists. Some people might know, some people may not know. Are there any artists in Vincy that you feel have what it takes to make it international that people should look out for? Like younger artists or artists who have been around, but they never really got that push, that exposure necessary for them to step onto the international scene and take it to the next level.
You talk female or male, the both of them?
Anybody across the board.
Well, we don't know Sita. We don't know Sita good long time, you know, Baz?
Yeah.
I even like do a collaboration with you too. Don't know Sita, and I see some like, because a lot of artists never used to really come out.
Yeah.
You Baz, like a lot of men, if they're afraid for come out that afraid for hear people hear them singing.
Yeah.
But from that way I see over Vincy, I never used to see like a lot of artists come forward. There's only like one set of artists, like me and you and we and everybody. But a lot of people like me, like they just stay in the background and like they're afraid for come out. So I never really see a lot of artists for say, yo, sing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Straight, that is
for
true.
Bust it out the but see that when she thing.
And then you left.
See that when she thing. I see again. Yeah, and I see some artists now start to, when I do, you been doing any little thing there.
Yeah. The challenge.
That easy. I see a lot of Vincy artists crawl out that thing there.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, man.
Yeah, bro.
So I see a lot of potential in them, and I see a couple like Caramel Stone Kush.
Yeah.
And bad girl Julie, whoever she named.
Yeah. Bad girl Julie, yeah. So it all got better them though.
I see Fruitalicious not do she thing too, and
Fruity. Yeah.
It all got better, and I see that boy there, the boy who's singing there, we name Enigma, he go too.
Yeah, from Shops.
You know, Enigma, he don't know Iceberg them height lock long time, you know what I mean? And Kenyatta, Jehovah's Terrical, and a soldier I used to always rate to see Breezy from Shops too. Breezy Dan. You don't know we are Breezy Dan doing this thing in a long time.
Straight.
Even before it has somebody named Alkaline.
Yeah, long time.
We did doing this thing over so Breezy. And Breezy Dan was always, since I know Breezy Dan, he always up, you know what I mean? Lyrics and everything. Always well composed and thing, you know, there's an artist I used to always say, yo, man, good and thing, and Yo, so I see a lot of artists get potential out there to make it for the international scene. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like they want to cleaner music, and that's just a marketing and clean music we mix and master good.
Straight. Well put together package.
Yeah, put together package, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Now, brother, looking back on all the years past from inception till now, if you could change a couple of things that happened back then or a couple moves that you made, is there anything you would change, anything you would have done different throughout your career, whether it would have been at the start or coming through the years, the earlier years, or even now? What are some things you would have changed and done differently had you known what you know now?
Well, for telling the truth, you see, when I come Barbados, when I go Barbados now, that's when my music thing in St. Vincent like in a whole kind of slow up, because I don't know why you do the boy. I would have changed that. Because I wouldn't stop, I wouldn't go Barbados, and I would have make sure like keep on recording and giving the radio station their music, because at that time, they know, at 2008, 2009, it's like I've been on season within the music, and like all the radio stations that used to be playing my music. Every single radio station used to be playing my music, and like every day my song used to be playing on at 97, 103.7, even before Boom FM and them. My two used to be playing for our radio station. Boy, see when I go Barbados, I just stop. I say, oh boy, that's really slow up my thing. I would have changed that for sure.
See.
And move and act different. So probably if I've been continue just doing me thing, things would have be like more, would have been more different.
More different now.
Yeah, I might have done reach out there, but you don't know that's how it does go. I still have time for do me thing, you know what I mean? Sometimes things happen for a reason. You never know, I might have go out there and then go astray more because I boss or some kind of
young, and you ain't had the experience yet, and you know what I mean? Yeah, the guidance.
You never know.
Speaking towards your musical mission over the years, I already asked you if there are any artists you would like to collaborate with. In speaking earlier on, you mentioned a couple stalwart producers within the musical fraternity here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Brian Alexander, who was one of the mainstays in the big band Touch, that used to tour regionally and internationally, flying the flag high. 784.
Yeah.
There are multiple road march winners over the years, road march kings for years, back to back sometimes.
Yeah.
And Zoe Stapleton, who was instrumental in the start of the dancehall genre being perpetuated on the
carry on the legacy.
Yeah, he brought it to the forefront through High Science Records.
In that time,
in that time, and brought a lot of people on board and bossed a lot of artists onto the scene. Yourself, you said you started out there. I personally had a track early on in my career with Zoe too. Mr. Devious, Skinny Fabulous, The Landlord, many artists over the years. Bonnie Rebel, Tony, yo, a lot. Tony Killer, a lot of artists.
Tony Killer.
Riff Raff. You know what I mean? The Walks.
Yeah.
Now, brother, if you could collaborate with any producer right now, before that, who is the producer? Do you have any main producer you're working with right now, or you open to working with everybody?
I'm working with no producer. Not for telling you, I can't tell when I go in a studio, yo.
All right. See,
I tell you, boy.
But I know you have tunes. I
always building songs. I don't ready for the mad. I don't ready for this. I get some modern kind of lyrics for them time me.
Straight. So who are some of the producers you would like to work with, brother, that you see in the industry, whether home, abroad, across the region, around the world?
Tell you the truth, it have a lot of producers. I go like for work with Troyton Music, just build some good melody.
Straight.
He does Not Nice is a good producer too.
Yeah.
Chimney Records, them is good producer. Yeah. When it come to reggae music now, I go like to work with Zinc Fez. It's a lot of producers I go like to work with, man.
Straight.
In St. Vincent, you know, they don't know. We name was always a good producer for me. Fresh.
Yeah, Megawatts.
You don't know. We walk out, we put megawatts out and still do, yo.
Yeah, from back then.
Yo, and megawatts family, now people get to know about megawatts, but Fresh, for as a youth, he's a good, you know, he think good, you know what I mean? So, you know, he think good too. Kobe, you know, he think good too. You know what I mean? I go like
Obed Williams.
All the producers in St. Vincent.
Obed.
Yeah, Obed has talent too. But Obed, I don't know what to Obed like he just dealing with music again.
Yeah, Obed on the family vibes and the liberty different now.
But he been a talented. Yeah, he talented in the music.
I feel he still have it, you know. He just put it down for a little while. I hope he don't rest it down too long.
Obed is like Obed different, you know what I mean? Obed is like, yo, you know, boy, Obed just straightforward and just different and Obed just different.
Well, it's an Emmanuel school alumni just like you don't take no talk from nobody, is it?
Obed just different. So Obed says right now I dealing with a music thing right now. I know. Probably must feel like something might have come out that big out of there, like you angle it and just, or something have to keep on going even though you ain't see nothing happening, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, because I feel it's priority because I myself, you know, I took a little hiatus from the music industry, but it wasn't. It was because of some of the politics that was being played and
a lot of politics and Vincy.
Yeah, but I don't regret my hiatus because I've learned and grown tremendously during that extended period of time. You know what I mean? So there's no regrets there. I got to build skills and stuff like that. As I know, you would have been doing the same. I know you'd have been doing the same. So
because here what we know now. Sometimes it does have to just take a lot of politics was in the music in Vincy, but me tell you, me beat through them politics there.
Yeah, man.
Because here what we know, I always used to be consistent and I used to always up in the face.
Yeah.
So come like they grow. It's like psychology, you know. It's psychology. If I come around every minute, you will get accustomed to me after a while. So, and especially my thing
Like
so
come like
good
you
too.
belong there. You done did it so
Come like
often,
me and
come
you,
like you
me and you
belong.
build a friendship. We build a
Yes.
friendship then. Automats, and you ain't know that, but I know that. Yo, guys, so come like no, I build up my watch. I tell you, you know, I a man used to be real determined. Yo, guys, at time when Luke and them me want to bring, yo, me tell you, say, me heart up Luke, serious.
Yeah.
And you over me hat up Luke and me hat up Bling, Bing.
You're talking about Dwight the Fly Guy, Bing, Joseph and Luke,
Yeah,
boy.
Bing. Boy, I tell you.
Who is on Boom 106.9 now
Yeah.
and Luke, boy, who is on Hot 97.1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the two of them, me and them come partner.
Yeah.
You know what? That day, Sizzla Kalanji. I been want to go past Sizzla Kalanji and I ask them for give me a blind and them could tell me a whole heap of bumbo. But yo, I had them up. And you know, when I go in the show, and I did in the band, hear me, yo, okay with them tell me I have to sing it tonight. So while I did in the crowd now, when the band playing, I just listen in the rhythm of them. And I see that rhythm there. Cause I don't know, I grind up there and tell you, I want to sing. So if you tell me I have to sing, I don't get a rhythm where I hear the band play, I want to sing, man. So I go up to him now and I do so. What my Bing? Bing do so. Come with me. Yeah, I catch it. Watch. Hey, Bing, you could sing to any other band. Just any other rhythm with the band play. Give me my I don't do that long fucking time. So the band does do so and think up and I start to sing, mash up the place, Rasta.
Shell it down.
You guys. So I beat the politics, you guys. Tell you.
True that. Now,
people start to request me.
Yeah, brother. The places now starting to open back up and the dancehall vibe is starting to recultivate and flourish once more in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, right? And other genres now, people are getting involved and getting interested in other genres, reggae, gospel, you know what I mean? Even Afrobeats and things starting to permeate right here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. As you know, we are a melting pot of culture. What is some advice you would give to the artists who are trying to make it onto the scene right now? What are some of the things you see missing from the artists or the industry in general that need to be put in place in order to foster more growth and more well-rounded development in the industry right now here in Vincy?
Well, here I feel the artists of them, you know what I mean? Cause me myself have to start to do that too. You always like make sure your music of them are quality. You always before you bring them out, make sure your lyrics, everything sound good and everything, and make you know me. I don't know music visual is good now in them time here. So when you come with your music, when you get your audio, you make sure you get your visual. You over because we in the time of internet and thing, you know what I mean, and you could have push out the thing, but for the industry in St. Vincent now. I feel like, you know what I mean, the radio station and the DJs, everybody should work together for really push this thing in so the artists so it could look like something like it's real, like Jamaica artists, you know what I mean? And like we just doing this as a hobby. You know what I say?
Yeah. It needs to be endorsed to make it get something
business
standardized and seem business like and something certified.
Yeah, something I like, and I like reggae music, so I just doing and put it on the radio. They making man look like that.
Like it's a try or fun thing.
Yeah, man looking for Bill Curry.
So in hindsight, do you think artists need to get a bit more professional also in terms of, for instance, like if a Jamaican artist was to come on the scene, right? As you said, visuals is very important, but you know also you will be able to go on Facebook and locate them or Instagram and YouTube. A lot of them have YouTube channels. You don't think that is a viable way for Vincent and artists to start, building a following for themselves?
Yes, true.
To foster more.
Come up with some Instagram, come out to our Facebook page. Because I get Instagram page, I get Facebook page, I even get TikTok.
Straight.
Jehovah's.
And I still communicate with the fans.
Yeah. I'm doing TikTok for TikTok. I pushing my thing.
Yeah.
I did for Reverb Nation.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of artists. I see, I go for Reverb Nation. I mean, see a lot of Vincy artists. Like when they go into the chart, it's like 5 Vincy artists. And I mean, with Vincy, and I did on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Jehovah's. But here, one thing I have to start to do now, I have to start to, when I record my music, I could put it on Spotify and then place it and sell them.
Well, Spotify.
So every time you come out with music and you put it on
Spotify now,
like iTunes
roll out in the region now. Yeah.
Right. So all those things were I myself have to start to do things because I really I set back in a lot of things.
Yeah.
So that the advice I give, make sure even though you can bring out a song and make sure you copyright your songs.
Straight.
So when you release, so if you know you can release a song, make sure you don't copyright. So when you release it, you go get your royalties. So you come like you're building a catalog. So if you get about 10, 20 songs out there, you don't know, even though 10 cents coming from them songs, the most songs you get out there, it's better for you.
It will accumulate. It will accumulate.
Jehovah's.
And then copyrights will last for 70, I think 70 or 72 years or 75 years after your death. So your children, your grandchildren would be able to benefit. Just like the Marlins benefit for generations from Bob's contribution to the music.
It's true. And a lot of artists back in them time, they know, not for them, he don't even have the right to the music, but if they've been already educated about that, because enough producers take advantage of a lot of artists back in the time.
Straight.
Because they've been more educated about the business. So when man come by them, if 10 man come by them now and do a song, none of them man their song, none of them man their name going to the song, and the producer who claiming the song.
Yeah. And they didn't write the lyrics.
So when the man song get big,
they get all the mechanical rights, all the rights as a creator. Everything. As if,
everything. So 10 years down the line. That's why I see a lot of them old-time artists in Jamaica, like, they like, nothing ain't going on for them.
Yeah. So those are some of the
because
things
of
that we need to safeguard again. Now, Brethren.
Yes, your publishing rights.
If there's anything in the wall you would love to transmit or send out there to your fans, your well-wishers, the people back home and across the region who know Justice Immortal, if you had a message to give to the world right now, what would that be? And I also want you to give them the places that they could link you. You spoke about Reverb Nation, SoundCloud. You had to give them your tags and your addresses, you know what I mean? So they could link you up and know what is going on with Justice Immortal up to the time.
All you have to do is just Google Justice Immortal and they go find everything for me.
All right.
Justice Immortal, they go find me on SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, Justice Immortal on Instagram, Justice Immortal on Facebook. Because as I say, I have a song that, as I tell you, I have a song that went viral with 5 million views.
Give them a piece now, refresh the memory.
It was that one did that time, you know. But let me tell you how that come. That's a kind of, I bring that to reality again too, because I've been telling myself, boy, when Terror dead, you know.
Yeah.
I said, boy, nah, boy. Let me look, if anything happen to me, boy, I know I get some songs from the at least release on the internet so people go know I make my talent go down. So even if I make plenty money from it, at least people go see it, my talent and know I guess. So I start to put on the internet and I say, boy, I go really like to reach out there, and then I put up that song. Then when I reach home, boy, I see the boom, I do so. I see 50,000. Say, soul, 50,000 views. And then I wait 5 minutes and then I reload the page again. And when I look, so I see the thing on 100,000. I say, soul. Then when I look, so I see another 150,000. When I come home, it's like $1 million. Then when I come home again, at 2 million. You see, sold anything to so 4 million, 5 million. Say, bomb, lad. I best give thanks to that. At that time, you know, boy, a whole heap of people used to bombard me on the internet, boy. Being get so stressing, like a whole heap of producers sending me rhythm. A lot of people want to be my manager. People from Brazil all over here. It's like I get frustrated. I know what the fuck to do. But the song was good. But let me give a piece of the song. The song go like, that rhythm I do it pan is a Vincy rhythm, Black Lions is we build a rhythm there. Iceberg is we build a rhythm there. And the rhythm name Skanking Rhythm. So I come with a tune. I miss a Zugu Zugu sang. I miss a Zugu Zugu sang. Hey, I miss a Zugu Zugu. I miss a Zugu Zugu. I this and just this again. Coming out the lions den. And I can't miss how we make come defend. So all my ganja people, them, put up your hands, them, man, shout out, hey, oh. Hey, oh. Over my beer cannabis smoke alone. You watch over my beer cannabis smoke alone. When you watch over me, you shout, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shout, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fam you not take no cock and cookie, no de. Fam you not take no cock and cookie, no de. So well marijuana it never do. Nobody no honesty like the pays them have in them hospital and the pharmacy them marijuana do it never kill nobody yet like them. Alcohol and the dirty cigarette. But I must go. You was. I tell her.
So that was the viral.
Fall in love with that.
That was the viral hit.
Yo, we're here tell her all the white people that's doing video for me, sending them and with them singing with the family, with the children dancing. I tell you, that was a kind of time for me, boy. Yo, was.
So that was one of the more memorable milestones in your career. When that stuff went viral.
I'd never forget that. That's like that time they hit me, boy. Yeah, boy, this is me time now. Yo,
man. So that was the viral hit that launched you onto the international scene. You get hit up from people all in Europe, the London, under Australia, the United States, all over the globe.
All over. I know come and do dub plate for people in Holland, Switzerland. All over. I even went Germany, all kind of thing, and do a show.
Straight. And how was that? How was that experience, bro? How did that come to be?
Well, for telling the truth, is somebody, a youth man, like a youth man was 17, 18 years old.
Same.
Yeah, if I St. Lucia, but he live in Germany, and like, a lot of youths in Germany like my vibes too.
Yeah.
They been like that song, weed a fibon, smoke a bitch, oh, we a smoke hard weed, for my grade, we go, Babylon, niggas. Yo, Vaz. They love that song there. Even my brother tell me, even in the dance, even if I get the official song out, the man just use the YouTube video and play it in the dance.
Shot.
Yo, man.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
But and that's how my brother set up a show down there in a place called Remscheid.
Yeah.
Luchasen Remscheid. You was bare white people, yo. Yo, man. So he just decided to send for me and we do a little show.
Yeah.
And it was a 9-hour flight down there, and it was nice, man. I tell you, like traveling and seeing the place. And that was always one of my vision, like for us travel the world and even see Germany and them place and things, you know what I mean? So it was a nice experience for me, man.
Straight, bro.
I spent six weeks I spent down there.
So let me ask you another question. Based on that experience and the experiences home and other places, what was the biggest crowd you ever performed for? Can you recall what was the biggest crowd or the biggest stage you ever touched? And who were some of the artists you performed with on some of the more memorable performances during your career?
But tell you the truth, the biggest crowd I ever touched is when I sing pan Sizzler show.
Where was that one held?
Victoria Park.
Vincy, home.
That time I was 19 years old.
Straight.
Yovas, and you know what I mean, it was enough people. And I perform on another big show in Barbados because Barbados get reggae on the hill.
Yeah.
And that time the Chronics, a whole heap of people, artists been come and I performed on that show too. So that was another big crowd. I know I performed for Junior Kelly, you know what I mean, Elephant Man,
Yeah.
Cape Ridge, Serrani. I opened for Guinea Pepper, Naris Man, Ginger, Baby Sham, Yovas, Jackyo is winning. Give me that work day. Luke, give me that work day. For sing man Jackyo. Yo, man, Luke, give me pressure, I tell you, he last time I see him, he say, yo, I mean, bringing out the music hour. So Luke just make sure my music play on Hot 97. After the kind of vibes I get, when me and he get, it's like, from that time, I bought the file, like me and he just get good and thing, you see.
Because you see you're serious with the music, man.
Yeah, he say, nah, boy. They may see it as a disrespect,
Yeah.
They see it as a passion.
Straight.
I know them people perception of the world different still.
Yeah. Well, everybody, because we perceive the world as we are, you know what I mean? So everybody's outlook will be a bit unique and different.
So I go up by him and tell him I was sing on the show. And he tell me no, but I begin burn a fire now. But that's hold me mouth. You know, I just say, I just do so and just walk out. I tell him I kind of feel away, but I say nothing. So when I was walking up the road now, I see Luke do so panic. I know Luke just get his Sunday jive. I see Luke do some call me and tell me what. Come and collect 2 tickets and take. So when I go up there, he just do so, sign a check for me.
Yeah.
And just give me. He say, I trust you. And I mean, yeah.
Straight.
So big up Luke for that, man. Luke does always look out for me, man.
So respect. Now, Brethren, I want to thank you for the time, and for the vibes and for the history lesson, and you know, get me up to date with what's going on. But we still have to let the people know what's going on with Justice in the moment. I know you have a lot of tunes coming out. You're looking to put out any music anytime soon. What is on the front burner right now for Justice Immortal?
Well, I have a lot of songs out there I release, like with the fresh rhythm, like on them chap music rhythm, like.
Yeah, so you're looking to connect with producers right now?
Yeah, it's a producer there from California, see what work with me and thing and about. He say he dealing with some kind of thing now and thing. But no, I right now I just working for my thing. I really want to wait for nobody right now.
Yeah.
So right now I just using my money now and try for, like, even if I have to buy rhythm off of the YouTube, because I have a lot of songs like what I have pan rhythm over the YouTube.
Yeah.
So I just want lease the rhythm of them or buy the rhythm of them or whatever, and go in the studio and record them myself and push them out.
All right. So, brother, if any producers want to get in contact with you to collaborate, to do some work and thing, what is the best means of getting to you, getting in touch with you and making that linkage and making that happen?
Well, if they want, they could check me on Instagram, Justice Immortal. They could check me on Facebook, Justice Immortal. If they want, they could call me on WhatsApp, like 1246 841 8923.
1246
1246 841 8923.
Straight.
Straight.
And for the fans, them, if they're looking to get in touch and recap some of the greater hits over the years and, you know, go down memory lane, where could they access the music from right now?
From, like, you could go on Reverb Nation and SoundCloud.
All right.
There's where I get the music there.
Straight.
SoundCloud and Reverb Nation.
All right. Now, brother, I want to wish you all the best in the continuation of the musical journey. Is it?
But I will hear all the best to put the music to you over.
Straight.
In this together.
I wanna give you thanks and appreciation for taking the time out doing this interview. You know what I mean? To
easy.
Educate the masses and let your story be heard. You know what I mean? This is blessing. You check, and it's been years in the making. It's been a while that you have been in the industry contributing, and most definitely you have been one of the pioneers who have helped to cement the dancehall culture in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and even help to integrate the process of youths getting a chance in the soca industry, and then even pioneering the reggae vibe, you know what I mean, on a holistic perspective through your endeavors and your ventures, you know what I mean? You've been an inspiration to me, and I want to thank you for that, for your contribution over the years, bro. Trust me.
I give thanks for that, man. I give thanks for inviting me and thing, and making the people and them know who never know go know, and who know go just get a little update still, is it?
Straight thing.
No, but what I tell you this, I win a reggae competition in Barbados also.
All right. And what was the gist of that competition? Who set it up? You know, and what were the prizes like, and how did the competition
come about? It's a man named Jerry. A man named Jerry is also a singer in Barbados, and he collaborates with a record label called Fifi Entertainment.
Okay.
But for tell you the truth, you know, the people them not give me my prize up to yet, Rasta.
Wow.
I've been supposed to do a five song EP album with them. Up to now, I even sign a contract neither.
Wow.
Me and my name, they will let me sign the contract and have me waiting, but nothing like that, Rasta.
See, that's a rough one though. Well, I hope before
it's a rough one. That's what just go.
I hope before the year's out, they try to correct that, and get things on the right track, and you know, fulfill the end of the commitment.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because take me time out and go and sing and thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they have to give me my prize. If they give me my prize, they give me some kind of money and I'll roll out, is it? for compensate for the, and let me go and take the money and do the album somewhere else.
Straight. I know the vibes, man. Well, King, thanks once again. Enough respect. And definitely, this would not be the first and last. This is the first of many to come, because I know as the music rolls out, we'll be getting in touch and keeping people updated with what is going on with Justice Immortal, as VETV is Vincentian Everything, where we highlight all the Vincentian talent at home and abroad, and everything that is uniquely 784. So give thanks once more. I want to say big up to everybody who is listening, everybody who is enjoying the vibes, and everybody who took time out to view this interview. You could like, share, comment, you know, and subscribe for the next video, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when that one comes. On behalf of myself, Gary Icon John, this is VETV, this is Justice Immortal, and there you have it.
Selassie, yeah. My people never try to eat what you cannot swallow.